Hello and welcome to another episode of Hooks, Nest, and Dice. I'm Lila Croca. We haven't been gaming much lately. Scheduling and other events have gotten in the way. I was supposed to go to a special program at the museum on Thursday night, but I had a stomach bug, so I didn't end up going. Tommy went, which was fun. He got to tell me about it later. It was about Viking, quote-unquote, religion and mythology. It was very interesting. Learned a couple of new things. I've been working on February's pattern for the curvy hooker, and so far I have the back, which is this. Some heart motifs and stuff, and then the front straps. You get it turned around. You can see I made the heart motif. As some of you follow me on Facebook, you'll know I created this heart granny square, and then the different heart motifs that go along with it. I'm going to be making a racerback tank top for February's pattern. I'm still working on the neckline as we speak, so to speak. You can see it's a cluster of heart shapes that are fairly distinguishable, I think. Oh, I'm holding it the wrong way up. This bottom heart is going to sit here, and then the other hearts just go up this way to meet the granny square straps, for lack of a better word. Saturday is our first meeting of Honeyfuss Gothic Arts, and it'll be at the library. I have to submit an application to be in there after hours because it's unmanned after a certain period of time, and therefore I have to have permission to be in the library with my group after the people that work there go home. But I'll be submitting that hopefully today and get that taken care of. I'm in charge of partially I'm co-administering the Easter exchange for the ladies of North Catheen. That'll be fun. Last year Mom and I participated. We never got baskets or goodies or anything, and so we're just like, screw it, we're not going to do it again. But I don't mind being an administrator for the other ladies. I wanted to do a Valentine's Day exchange, but of course I waited too long to ask about it, and so it was too late to do it. So they suggested we do an Easter exchange. Sorry about the noise. I'm rubbing my calf. My calf is a little sore today. I hadn't made the cherry cordials yet, which is why I didn't take any pictures, but I did make dark chocolate peppermint patties. Sort of. They were in the shape of little skulls, so that was fun. Everybody seemed to enjoy those. And of course, those of you that read the paper or see my Facebook account have seen that I've had my interview with the newspaper. Quite successful, quite lovely. They give me a full page spread, first page of the culture section. And let's see, just finishing up some crafts here and there. I'm getting ready to go to one of my niece's graduation in May, and I'll be staying in Boise for about a week with some of my Gothic friends, and that's really nice because I've missed them terribly, and now I'll get a chance to see them and hang out for a while. So it'll be nice to be back in Idaho. I never thought I'd say that, but it's not Idaho that I miss, it's the people I miss. And felting, I've been trying my hand at that. I've got my little butterfly wing. The yellow doesn't show up so well because it's so bright. The lights. There. Now you can see it. So I've taken a regular piece of felt and just felted over it. I've also made a sunflower. Oops. And I dropped the sunflower. And then I've made if I can pick it up, a calla lily. It doesn't show up too well in the light. There we go. And then, of course, a frond. Oops. It's kind of tiny, so I'm butterfingers about it. Let's see. There, you can kind of see the light. And then I had a skull made, but I overworked it, so I have to make a new one. And I'll be making fairies from felt and crocheting the dresses to go on them. And I'll be selling them at the Christmas market this year. It's part of the new ideas that I have for working at the Christmas market. I want to sell some of my own actual art instead of just crocheting and knitting. I've been getting a lot of art supplies from Wish because in April they are going to change it so that all exports, or imports rather, to Norway have an extra fee on top of shipping. So you're paying probably triple the amount of things just to get them here. They're trying to make it so that we shop Norway, but Norway doesn't have everything people want. So naturally, we want to shop outside Norway, so we're being penalized for that. So hopefully, once they realize that people aren't buying here any more than they did before, then they'll lift that import fee, and things will be a little less expensive. It's already outrageously expensive, then it's going to be more so. Hopefully it'll go back to normal when they see it doesn't work. Going to, let's see, I've got the meeting for Hennefus Gothic Arts on Saturday at the library. That's at 4 p.m. our time, of course. And it'll be there for an hour. And that's providing I can get the permission to stay after hours, because the library closes at 2 on Saturday, I think. So if I can't get the permission to stay after hours, I'm going to change the time, which is why I need to get it done today, the permission to stay longer. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, I've purchased some fabric and some black rose petals and faux husky fur that I've sent to my friend Trina so that we can divvy it up, and then I can take some back home with me. And that'll be a lot of fun. I've got some really cool fabrics and stuff, and then she wants to take me thrift shopping and basically build up my wardrobe again, because I had to leave most of it in the U.S. So that'll be a lot of fun. I've redecorated the living room. You can see behind me the addition of my Scully poster that I made years ago. And I'm going to turn the camera. You can see the glass case over there. You can't really see what's in it because it's far away and the light's shining on it. It's pretty sunny today. But basically, it has my rock, gem, and mineral collection. Let me turn the camera back a little more here. Sorry about the wobbliness. And then the mannequin head that I made with the modified skull crown on it. So I've kind of decorated. I got this glass case from a player of ours, which was very kind of him. So it matches the one that Tommy had long before I ever came to live here. So now we have the two glass cases kind of at the entrance to the living room, and each of them feature our personal belongings in such a way that it kind of shows people what we are interested in and our different styles of decorating. So it's a lot of fun. I'm really pleased to have that, and to have it, I'm going to move the camera a little more, have it filled with my few belongings. I was able to bring my stone collection with me from the US, and I have added to it since we went to the Mineral Park last year for our anniversary trip. So, of course, I will be posting the finished pattern for the Racerback Sweetheart tank top on my Curvy Hooker blog. And then I will be working on March. Marina is supposed to model for me for March, but she hasn't gotten me her measurements yet, so I don't actually know what I'm making yet. In April, I'll be making boot tops for Trina, the friend of mine that I'll be staying with in Boise, and she'll be modeling those for me. And those will just be a dragon stitch, possibly with a scalloped top, and they just, they're like leg warmers, but they're about yay long, and they sit at the top of your boots. So it looks like you're wearing socks that have that trim, but it's faux. It's like a dickie. Other than that, I don't have a lot going on right now. We're going to get back into gaming this week, I hope. Oh, we did have the Tuesday game here instead of at the DM's house, because they're doing a little bit of, not remodeling, I don't think, but possibly, but I think upgrading. And so we had that here, and that was fun. The DM got to sit in Tommy's chair, which is the DM chair, and so he's like, "Oh, I have the power." It was a lot of fun. It was pretty goofy. So, trying to think. Oh, of course, 4 o'clock. Grandma comes back from her day center. It's kind of a center for the blind where they get to do activities together and socialize. And when she comes back, I'll be playing Go Fish with her. She is a card shark. She's like 85, 86 years old, and don't play Go Fish with her unless you're prepared to lose. But yeah, I'll be playing cards with her. And then I'll be making dinner, the usual. I've been watching Deep Space Nine. I like that one best out of all the Star Trek iterations. Of course, the original is great, but I like the modernity of the DS9. And so we've been blazing through that, Tommy and I. And other than that, let's see, what did I watch? Oh, I watched Sherlock. I binge-watched Sherlock for a while, and that was interesting. It was certainly an interesting take on Sherlock's character himself. And other than that, I've just been writing patterns and getting ready to go to the U.S. And of course, the Easter exchange I'm preparing for everybody. This year, I believe I brought my egg molds with me, my Jell-O egg molds. I'm not 100% certain. But what I'm thinking of doing is making the peppermint patty filling mix and making chocolate eggs with that inside it. So if I can find the molds, and I think they're here with me. If they're not, then I might purchase some online. And then I will make those chocolate eggs filled with the peppermint patty filling. So that's going to be pretty delicious. Mint chocolate eggs. Oh, and I'm making the cherry cordials for the meeting on Saturday, and of course to have here at the house. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to make some not chocolate chip, but oatmeal raisin cookies. I can talk, I swear, for the weekend. And then, of course, just finishing up this felting project, and I will be posting pictures of that online as it is completed. So that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.